Hello there. Okay, in this video I'm going to discuss about additional mathematics paper 1, February March 2020, 060612. Okay, so I'm going to discuss specifically for question number 4 until 7. Alright, so let us move to question number 4. Okay, question number 4, the tangent to the curve. Alright, so this is the equation. At the point where x is equals to 2, meet the y-axis at the point P. Find the exact coordinate of point P. Okay, in order to solve this question, we have to find the dy dx, the differentiation of the curve. Okay, so to solve this, we have to remember the basic concept of ln fx. So when we differentiate this equation, whatever here we have to copy and paste at the denominator side, and then we have to differentiate the fx and we make it as multiply of this fraction. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I just copy this, the 3x squared minus 4, 1 over, I'll copy it over here. Okay, and then I'm going to differentiate the equation 3x squared minus 4. So when you differentiate it, you'll be getting here 6x. Okay, 6x only. So I'm going to place it over here. Okay, now next is we are going to differentiate the minus x cubed over 6. So we minus this. So 3x squared divided by 6. Okay, we try to simplify this. Okay, this is 4, and then we can simplify this 3 and 2. We make it here 1, we make here 2. So it becomes x squared divided by 2. Okay, this dy dx is actually the gradient of this curve. Okay, it is a gradient. Okay, now let us substitute the x equals to 2. Okay, we substitute here x equals to 2. So when we substitute, we are getting the dy over dx as, I'll be doing the working here. So here will be 12 and 3, 2 square. So 2 square here will be getting here 4. 4, 3 you'll be getting here 12 divided by 4. And here will be 4 divided by 2. And you'll be getting 12 divided by 8 minus with 2, and you can simplify this. So here you'll be getting here 12, 8, and here 16 over 8, and here you'll be getting negative 4 over 8, and you'll be getting minus 1 over 2. So your gradient here is negative 1 over 2. Okay, so let me erase this and I will simplify it. So I'll be getting here negative 1 over 2. Alright. Okay, now. Okay, so now if you look at the question here, they're asking us to find the exact coordinate of a point P. So in order to do that, we have to get the equation of this tangent. Alright. So to get the equation of this line, tangent line, we need to get, just use y equals to mx plus with c. Okay, the m we already have, which is a negative 1 over 2. The x we already have, which is 2. Alright, so we need to find the y. So how do we find the y? So we need to substitute inside this equation now. Okay, so I'll be doing it now. So y equals to ln 3x square minus 4 minus x cube over 6. This one you can put the value in your calculator here. Okay, so 2 square you get 4, 4 and 3 you got 12, and here you'll be getting here 8. Okay, so you'll be getting here 8, and here you'll be getting 2 to power of 3, so it's 8 over 6. So this one will be equals to, so here we'll be getting the value 0.746. Okay, this is the y, so we can put the y value at this side. Let me write it here. Okay, here we'll be getting 0.746 and plus with c. Okay, so let me erase this part. Okay, now we have to find the value of the c. So here we'll be cutting this 2, you'll be getting here -1, and here is this. Okay, the 1 moved to opposite side will become a plus, so you'll be getting here 1.746. So your equation, okay, your equation is this: y equals to -1 over 2x plus with 1.746. Okay, now to find this, okay, now look at here. Let me use a different color. Okay, meet the x-axis at the point P. Okay, sorry, meet the y-axis at the point P. So at the y-axis here, we have to understand it is a x is equals to 0. Alright, so when x is equals to the 0, so so here the x here will become 0. So your y will be y equals to 1.746. So your coordinate of P here now will be 0 for the x, and for the y is 1.746. Okay, so this is your working for 6 marks. Okay, this is question number 4. Now let us move to question number 5. Okay, for question number 5, in this question all length are in centimeters. The diagram shows the isosceles triangle ABC, where AB equals to AC and BC, okay, here is given the measurement, and the height is AD. Okay, it's given the measurement too. Okay, now let me scroll further downward here. Okay, now, okay, find the area of the triangle ABC, giving your answer in the form of this, where AB is an integer. Okay, to find the area of this, we can use the normal formula, which is 1 over 2 times with the base. Okay, this is the base, this is the base B, and times with the height. Okay, so this is the height. So now 1 over 2 times with the base will be 2 plus 4 so 3, and multiply with the height, which is a 5 minus 3. Okay, now I will multiply 1 by 1 here, so it becomes 1 over 2. Okay, put a bracket, so here become 10, and here, okay, so remember, okay, this one, okay, remember this small concept over here. Let's say we have here 2, and here is 3. We multiply with 5, and here's 8. Okay, when we multiply, this is the basic concept of multiplying the surds. So the number and the number we multiply, we got that 10. Okay, we got here 10. And the numbers inside the surd, you can see the 3 here and the 8 here, right? So we have to do it in the surd. So 8 times with 3, you got 24. So please remember this concept and do not mix up Okay, so here will be negative 1 here. Okay, negative 1. So you'll be getting here negative 2 sub 3, and same goes to here. Here will be plus with 20 sub 3. Here you'll be giving here negative 4. Okay, since we have a square root, okay, remember square root, any numbers multiply with the same root. Okay, so you'll be getting your answer as A. Okay, so if you square root of 3 multiply with square root of 3, you'll be getting here 3. Just put a bracket here, put another bracket. Now we try to solve this. So you'll be getting 10, and we can simplify this. Okay, so we have here negative 2 and plus with 20. So we can treat the third tree as an algebra. Okay, so it becomes like something like negative 2x plus with 20x. Okay, so this is how you works. So you'll be getting here plus with 18 third 3. Okay, and then go back to this one. Here you'll be getting here 12, negative 12. Okay, so we have to simplify this. We'll be getting 1 over 2. Oops. Okay, so we'll be getting here 1 over 2 bracket, and here we'll have negative 2, and here is a plus with 18 third 3. Okay, and then we multiply with the negative 1 over 2. Oh, not negative 1 over 2, is 1 over 2, sorry. Okay, so here, so you'll be getting here minus 1 and plus with 9 third 3. Okay, so this is how we obtain this answer. So this is 2 marks, guys. Don't miss this. It's an easy question. Okay, now let us look at question B. Okay, question B here, find tangent ABC, giving your answer in this form where C and D are integers. Okay, now we'll look back at this diagram, and also remember the angle here, we have to look at this angle B. Alright, ABC, the B, angle B. Okay, now, here, let me scroll this. Okay, as you can see here, okay, from this diagram, okay, let me clear off this. Okay, now they want the angle B, right? So what we can do, this is the angle that they are asking. So if they are asking for tangent ABC, okay, so it means they are asking the opposite, alright, the AD over with the adjacent, okay, adjacent of this angle, which is the BD only. So we have to take this and divide by 2, and we'll be getting here 1 plus 2 third 3. Okay, so we are going to divide this one and this one. Okay, now let me scroll back to do the working. Okay, so here we'll be getting tangent ABC equals to the opposite. Okay, the opposite is 5 minus third 3 divided by the adjacent, so which is 1 plus 2 third 3. Okay, so for thirds we cannot leave our denominator in a third form, so we have to multiply with its conjugate. Okay, so we just have to copy this, the whole thing, and we multiply with the negative. This is we call as a conjugate. So we remember we have to multiply up and down, okay, the both side. So here also 1 minus 2 square root of 3, and put a bracket at the both side. Now we can multiply. Okay, so at the numerator side, you'll be getting here 5. 5 minus 10. And here will be getting here minus. And here will be positive 2 and 3. Because surd 3 multiply with surd 3. Okay, and then we divide with 1 minus 2 surd 3, we plus with 2 surd 3, we minus, okay, this one and this one will be multiplying, okay, so 2 multiply with negative 2, you'll be getting here negative 4 multiply with 3, okay, so here your answer, you'll be getting, this one will be turned up to become 6, so you got here 11, okay, 5 times 5 plus with 6, and here you'll be getting here minus 11 surd 3 divided with, okay, these two will cancel each another because it's plus minus, and here will be negative 12, and you'll be getting here minus 11, okay, so we can simplify the 11, we factorize it on the top, you got 1 minus surd 3, and here is divided by negative 11, and you'll be getting negative 1 plus with surd 3, or you can change your answer to become surd 3 minus with 1, okay, so this is the answer for 3 marks. Alright, this is the answer. Okay, now I'll scroll down. Okay, this is the last part. Last question for this part. Okay, here you have find sec square ABC, giving your answer in this form. Alright, so here, okay, here we have sec square. Okay, sec square. And here we have only tangent. How do we relate them? We can use this trigonometry identity to relate them. So which is sec square, okay, ABC equals to tangent ABC, tangent square ABC, we plus with 1. So here we can use tangent square. So which is, we can utilize this answer that we obtained here, okay, so we'll be getting surd 3 minus 1, we square it, then we plus with 1, okay, so here will be then here you'll be getting surd 3 multiplied with surd 3, you'll be getting here 3, and here you get negative surd 3, we multiply the opposite, negative surd 3, and here we'll be getting here plus with 1 and plus with 1, which is this, okay, and then we end up getting 3 plus with 2 here, we'll be getting here 5 minus 2 surd 3, okay, so this is the answer for this question. This is 2 marks here. Okay, so we'll move on with question number 6. Okay, for question number 6, point A and B have these coordinates respectively. Find the equation of perpendicular bisector of line AB. So, which means, example, we have here A and here we have B. Okay, perpendicular bisector means the perpendicular line which exactly cross this midpoint. Okay, midpoint of this line AB. So, giving your answer in the form of this. Okay, first we have to find this midpoint. Alright, so midpoint here will be negative 2. We plus with 6 divided by 2. And we take 4. The y plus with the second y. 4 plus with 10 divided by 2. So here you got 4 divided by 2, and here is 14 divided by 2, which will give you 2, 7. Okay, so this midpoint here is a 2, 7. Okay, now we have to find this gradient of this line AB. So gradient of this line AB here will be, okay, we select the y first, 10 minus 4 divided by 6 minus with negative 2. Okay, so here we'll be getting 6 divided by 8, and we can simplify this to make it a 3 over 4. Okay, this is the gradient for AB. Okay, this is AB. So now if you're going to find the gradient for this is CD. Okay, gradient for this perpendicular line. Okay, let us we just put here line 2, example line 2. Okay, line 2. So we have to use this m1 multiply with m2 equals to negative 1. So we put here, this is only applicable for perpendicular lines. It means they have a 90 degrees here. Okay, just remember this. Okay, negative 1. Then we have to find the m2. m2 is this. This is your m2 and this is your m1. Okay, so we are getting here negative 4 over 3. This is the gradient for this line. Okay, to find the equation, yeah guys, to find the equation we need, the most importantly, we need a gradient and a coordinate. So the gradient here will be negative 4 over 3, and your coordinate here will be this, which is the midpoint of the AB. Okay, it's 2, 7. So just put that 2 and here 7. Now we have to find the C here. So here we have negative 8 over 3. Here you move in, you got plus, and your C is, here will be 1. Okay, so here will be 1, 3, 21 plus with 8 you got that 20, 29 over 3. Okay, so we managed to get this C. Okay, so let me simplify this. Okay, let me erase this part first to write down this answer. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, now, so we write the equation here. So we are getting the equation y equals to negative 4 over 3x plus with 29 over 3. So since we have here 3 and 3 and they want in this form, they want in this form, yeah. So we move the 3 to the opposite side. We will be getting here 3y, and we got minus 4x plus with 29. Okay, and we move all to make it equals to 0. So we'll be getting here 3y plus 4x minus 29 equals to 0. Okay, so this is the answer we got here. This is 4 marks question. Okay, now we'll move on to the next one. Okay, now we have here the point C has coordinate of this, and it lies on the perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, so now what should we do here? We have to copy this equation. This is the equation of AB, yeah? Okay, because this coordinate, it lies, okay, it lies on the perpendicular bisector of AB. So this is the equation. So I'm going to substitute x equals to 5, which it come from here. I'm going to substitute in here, this part. The x will be 5. So here you got 20 minus 29. here you got 3y minus 9, so which is the 9 you move to opposite side, okay, 9 divided by 3, and you'll be getting your y, yeah, your y, which is the p, as 3, so p is 3. Okay, this is just 1 mark question. Okay, now it is given that the line AB bisects the CD, so which means okay, let us scroll up, further up. This question means, okay, this is the diagram that I draw just now, so it means it is a C and D. Okay, so just remember this, we have a midpoint of 2, 7, okay, C midpoint and point D. Okay, now we scroll down, so I'll be drawing the exact line here, so which is C, D, and they will share the common midpoint 2, 7. So here the C has a value of 5 and 3. Okay, P is 3. Now we have to find the D, X and Y. So we can use this midpoint method to find the value X and Y. So to find the 2 here, okay, the 2, same midpoint formula. So 5 plus with X divided by 2 equals to 2. You got 4. So X is minus 1. Okay, now we look at the Y. How do we get the 7 here? Okay, so 3 plus with Y divided by 2 equals to 7. So you got 14 minus 3 equals to Y. So Y is 11. So your coordinate here is negative 1, 11. This is the coordinate of the D, point D. Okay, this is 2 marks here. Okay, now we are going to the question number 7. Okay, now for question number 7, we have this equation has a factor. Okay, and when this equation is divided by this, and the remainder is 105. Now find the value of A and B. Okay, now factor, if it is a factor, if you substitute the factor inside this X, your Px will be equal to 0. Alright, so we just take the factor here equals to 0. So X is negative 1 over 2. So I'm going to substitute this inside this X. Okay, so you'll be getting here 0 equals to, okay, A, and here will be, this is the X to the power of 3, right? So 1 over 2 X to the power of 3, and here will be 3, 1 over 2 square it, plus with dx, and here will be minus with 12. We simplify this, and we'll be getting here A minus bracket 1 over 8. Okay, so it's a 2 power of 3, you got 8, and here we'll be getting 3, 1 over 4, and here will be bx minus with 12. We simplify this equation, you got negative A over 8, 3 over 4, and here we have, okay, here's the small error here. It's supposed to be negative 1 over 2, and here will be negative 1 over 2, negative b over 2, and here will be minus with 12, here will be minus with 12. Okay, so here we're getting minus b over 2 minus with 12. Okay, let us make the denominator to be equal. Okay, so we'll be getting here, we make it all to 8. So you got the minus a, and here you got multiply with 2, you got that 6, multiply 4, you got there minus 4b, and here you'll be getting here 96. Okay, here you'll be getting minus 96. Okay, the 8 move to the opposite side, it will become 0. So you'll be getting an equation. Okay, you'll be getting an equation here, minus a minus 4b, and then if you notice the number here, here is a plus with 6 and here is a minus with a 96. So here we'll be getting minus 90, and we can simplify this to make it like, we move that side, okay, the opposite way. So you'll be getting here a plus 4b equals to negative 90. Okay, this is your first equation. Alright, this is your first equation. Okay, now if you look at here, at this part, okay, here when they divided by x minus 3, you are getting a remainder of 105. So x minus 3 equals to 0. This is 3, x is 3. So when we substitute the 3 inside this equation, you will be getting that equals to 105. Okay, now I'm substituting this 3 into this x. So you'll be getting there 27a. It came from x cube. Okay, 3x cube, 3 cube is 27. So here will be 3 multiply with 3 square, and here will be 3b minus with 12. So we can simplify this to make it 27a, and here we have 9, which is also 27. This is 3b minus with 12. Okay, we move all the numbers to the opposite side. It will become 105 minus 27 plus with 12 equals to 27a plus with 3b. Okay, so let us do the calculation here. Here you will be getting 105 minus 27 plus with 12. Here you will be getting here 90, and here is 27a plus with 3b. Now, to simplify this equation, we can divide all with 3. So you'll be getting here 30 equals to 9a plus with b. Okay, this is our second equation. Now you see, we have to do a linear equation between this 1 and 2. Alright, so I'm going to substitute the a, which is, okay, I take the first one, I make it a equals to negative 90 minus with 4b. So I'm going to substitute this, okay, I'm going to substitute this into this a. So it will become 30 equals to 9 bracket negative 90 minus 4b, and here we have the plus with a b. So here we have negative, so 110, negative 110, and here will be negative 36b plus with b, and here's 30. Okay, and then this negative 810 move to opposite side, it will become 840 equals to negative 35b. Okay, and then the b you'll be getting here the answer negative 24. Okay, so once you get the answer, you can substitute inside this b here. So you'll be getting there the answer. Once you substitute this, you take this value, you sub inside here, and we calculate negative 90. We minus with 4, multiply with negative 24. You'll be getting that A is equals to 6. Okay, so this is your answer for 7A. The working is quite a lot and they give you about 5 marks. Alright, so we move on with this next question here. Okay, so now there are answers to using your value of AB, write Px as a product of this and a quadratic factor. So now here we have to divide. Okay, so we have to divide this with 2x plus with 1. So you'll be getting here. Okay, so here we'll be getting A is 6, so it's a 6x a cube plus with 3x square, and then here B you'll be getting negative 24 x minus with 12. Okay, before we divide let us scroll a bit more lower. Okay, I think this is enough. Okay, now I'm going to divide this. So here we'll be getting, we need to multiply with 3, 3x square. So if we multiply with 3x square with this, you'll be getting 6x cube and plus with 3x square. Then we minus, okay, we minus. This is 0, this is also 0. Okay, now we just have to move this, both of this together. Negative 24 x minus 12, and then so here will be multiplying with negative 12, so which will give you negative 24x and minus 12. So once we minus this, we'll be getting no remainder because it's a factor. Okay, so the Px is given by 2x plus with 1 and this 3x square minus with 12. Okay, this is our 2 marks here. Okay, now we will go to the last question here, and this is solving. So we are using the equation that we formed in the previous. So we got that 2x plus 1. Okay, this is Px. Okay, and here will be 3x square minus 12. Okay, we simplify this. We factorize the 3 outside. Okay, we'll be getting the x square minus 4. So here we'll be getting 2x plus 1. Okay, when we factorize this part, you'll be getting we can place the 3 here. Here will be x minus 2 and x plus with 2. Okay, so when they make it equals to 0, so your x value you'll be getting here negative 1 over 2, or x is 2, or x is, we are going to write it down here, x is negative 2. So you'll be getting here 3 answers. Okay, you'll be getting here 3 answers. This is 2 marks here. Okay, that's all. So we have ended this question 7. And for the question 8 to 11, please click the link below my video Okay, so please enjoy the video. I hope you can learn something new from this video, and all the best for your revision and your coming exam. Thank you very much.